Marauders, welcome back to the channel. I've been on a mission since May to purchase a motorcycle, and I actually purchased two motorcycles. That wasn't the plan to begin with, but it just ended up that way. Since May, I've lost over 50 pounds. And in September, I purchased the KTM EXC 500, and I really purchased this to train in riding off-road because I had not ridden off-road for 35 years. Some people watching this video might think this big idiot is pathetic. What's the big deal about riding this motorcycle, this amazing motorcycle off-road? Why is he struggling with it? I wish I could answer that question. My confidence riding this motorcycle is very low off-road. And a lot of it is due to my health issues, many of which I can't even mention in this video. It'd be even longer than it already is. It's probably already too long. So those of you that think, why can't this guy just ride this bike and shut up? I wish I could do that. I'm trying to help others who are my age with different ailments, motivate them to try new and different things, maybe ride a dual sport off-road. Also, you can see what I'm dealing with when I'm riding it. I have a reborn passion that's 35 years has been dormant in riding motorcycles, both on and off-road. And I can tell you, as bad as I ride this motorcycle off-road, I still love it, and it's exhilarating, and I wouldn't give it up for anything. There is something special about motorcycles that get to me like no other machines that I've owned, and I cannot explain it. I don't know whether it's reliving my adolescence. It just gets to me, and it's a passion. So I'm going to ramble on a little bit, but you're going to learn about me and my issues and my methodology about learning to ride this bike, and also my Ducati Multistrada V4 Rally. Hope you're patient enough to watch the video. I appreciate you viewing it, and I'm just being honest with you, and you know where I'm at in this motorcycle journey of riding off-road. The Ducati was the first bike I purchased after over 40 some years. Was the first bike that I purchased, an adventure bike, absolutely amazing. But this bike is too heavy and too nice for me to ride off-road with my skill level when I purchased it. I don't know a lot and I don't know everything, but I knew that I needed to practice on a lighter, smaller bike, riding it off-road before I rode the Ducati Multistrada V4 Rally off-road. So I purchased, at about the same time really, the KTM EXC 500. And this was to be my training bike to ride off-road. And the first days that I got it, I rode the Allegheny National Forest, the Timberline Trail, and I did 18 miles on the trail with my riding group, amazing guys. And I did 20 miles, and I was physically exhausted. I was so tense. I didn't want to fall or get hurt and ruin their ride. So that automatically was pressure and tension. I didn't want to, this was a 2-day trip. I didn't want to wreck their ride because they would have taken care of me. They would not have left me, obviously. They would have taken care of me. They would have taken care of my bike. I didn't want to see ruin their ride. Maybe poor planning on my part. I don't know. So beyond a doubt, let's go into my physical limitations. One, my left knee, about 14 months ago, I lost my left knee. I had meniscus surgery on this left knee, and it finally gave away 14 months ago where it was bone on bone. And I spent some weeks on crutches and then recuperating. And eventually I'm going to need a knee replacement. Right now, injection shots are working on my left knee, plus losing weight and exercising. They go hand in hand. So I've been losing weight, stepped up my exercising to put off surgery on my left knee because the doctor recommends I wait at least 2 or 3 years. So that's the plan. I'm limited with my left knee. So riding off-road for the first time in over 35 years, as much as working out at home for a year on the elliptical and doing weights, I was in better shape. My legs did not have the strength, and I do over a half hour on the elliptical, almost at the full resistance on the machine and incline for more than half that time. My legs were not strong enough to hold up this upper body, hold me on the machine, because really your legs are holding you on the machine. Number two, add in the fact that I'm over gripping and just tiring, fatiguing my whole upper body. Head into I'm over gripping and very tense, that I'm a diabetic. I'm a type 2 diabetic, and I'm burning sugar like crazy. Not only when you're a type 2 diabetic, you're tense. When you get tense or nervous or really focused on something, you burn calories. You could be on a couch. If you're nervous or have anxiety, you're burning calories. So I'm burning calories with my overgripping. I'm working muscles in my body that I haven't worked for over 35 years or longer. And after 20 miles on Marionville Trail, I was exhausted. I could not move my body on that painful stock seat. I could not move my body on the seat to balance myself on the trail anymore. And I bought a dual sport so I could cut off trail and get on the street when I needed to and free up those guys to have the ride that they should have, and really they can rip through the trails. And that was the plan. It worked. I had a beautiful 45-mile ride uh, on Pennsylvania roads. I'm not sure if I posted that video yet. That was a fun ride. I will post it if I haven't. And dual sport worked out well. The next day, we did a 10-mile. I did. They did it 3 times. We did a 10 mile. I did a 10-mile ride on Willow Creek, another Allegheny National Forest trail, which is amazing. And my goal was to do that 10 miles. We stopped once. Do that 10 miles. Don't fall. Don't get hurt. And I did it. And I posted that video. When I got back, I knew I had to do something different. I knew I had to do something different. So I really doubled down on my dieting and my eating, really doubled down on it. And then I really did something I was never, swore I would never do again. I joined a gym. I didn't want to be tied to a gym. I haven't belonged to a gym in decades, maybe a little over a decade. I really wasn't into the gym I belonged to. And I said, you know what, I got to do something. And since that September ride in Allegheny National Forest, I've doubled my workouts that I've been doing. Won't get into detail, but I row at least 3 times a week, 30 to 35 minutes, 4 to 5,000 meters. Plus, I'm doing a cycling class, which is amazing. And I thought rowing was the best thing to do for upper body and legs. My leg strength has increased. I've lost, probably since I've joined the gym, maybe 15 pounds, and strengthened my legs. What I haven't done since September is ridden this off-road. So this is a long intro to this video that younger riders who ride off-road, or younger people in general who are in shape and fit and aren't dealing with the ailments some of us older riders are, they might not understand this. But in this video, if you made it this far, I need to ride this off-road, and I'm going to ride it about 15 minutes to a piece of property we own, my family owns. And I'm going to ride this bike on a stone road up and down this hill and see how I do. The big thing is standing. I could not even stand for more than a minute or two when I was on the trail before. And it's really a test to see if I can stand on this and go up and down the stone hill, the stone road on a hill, and also maybe do, I think I might have, the kids may have put in a motorcycle loop on my property. I might take a shot at that motorcycle route. So this is what this video is about. Hopefully with the Insta360 camera, all the video just about going up and down the hill is going to be taken from a tripod with the Insta360 camera. So you can see that. And that's the video, guys. We'll see how you like it. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see how I do. And we'll see how I do. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Hope you consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Guys, I need subscribers. I appreciate that. And sharing it with a friend. Comment. I love comments. Please comment. That's it. I got to get my gear on and head over to my property, and we'll get on the trail. Please comment and tell me what you feel I'm doing right riding this motorcycle up and down on this hill and what I'm doing wrong. Please don't hold back. You can see when I'm turning around at the bottom of the hill that I come off my pegs. I have to practice with this motorcycle. By the way, the motorcycle, please listen to the engine. It is running phenomenally. Just an amazing bike. So my brother was mowing around our barn at the bottom of this hill with his 1025 tractor. I didn't know he was going to be here, but you know, it was nice having him there for at least one pass in case something happens. We'll get a shot of the tractor going up at the hill in a minute. I am building confidence actually going up and down the hill, and the workouts did pay off, but I am trying to go down the hill as slow as I can. I'm in first gear and I'm feathering in the rear brake and front brake, and I'm just using 2 fingers on the clutch and 1 finger on the front brake, and it seems to be working well.
So that's a duck pond. I dug that out with the mini excavator and then moved the piles of the dirt over to that side of the barn with the track loader. My thighs were on fire. I went up and down the hill for about 15 minutes. My thighs are on fire and I am just drenched with sweat. I have jeans underneath these Revit sand pants, and I'm probably not going to wear those tonight. They're soaked. So it's quite a workout. This hill, I'm sure I'm going to get comments. It's not a very steep hill. It's not the steepest of hills that we ride off-road comparably, but it's probably an average for those the Allegheny National Forest trails. They're averaging probably about that steepness. There's some that are steeper, there's some that are not. That was my brother on the John Deere tractor who mowed around the barn. Okay, let's see if I can ride out of here now. Oh, not good. So again, that was operator error, and I'm standing up, and my leg, now it's so easy now, my legs had a little bit of time to rest. So easy going up now. My legs are stronger. So Marauders, I just wanted to give you, we'll see how this video comes out. Just wanted to show you. I'll be riding that periodically on nice days during the winter and in the spring. And at home I gotta start working with cones, doing cones while I'm standing up. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching, guys. Take care and God bless. By the way, I saw one video, I can't remember, I've been watching videos on YouTube, and he gave excellent advice. Try going down the hill as slow as you can using both your brakes. So I'll do some narration during the video to explain that. So you understand my thought process. And I've watched other videos will say, don't be afraid to sit down. If you got to sit down, sit down. So a lot of good advice out there on YouTube. By the way, this is like I'm a beginner. I'm sure my brother's going to give me sarcastic comments. He was far better riding a motorcycle than I am. He never stopped. But thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, sharing it with a friend, and I hope to see you on the trail or someplace. Please take care of yourself. This motorcycle just hums. I think I hit the rev limiter. By the way, I tightened the chain and it is just awesome. It definitely needed to be tightened just a hair, 2 millimeters, and I don't hear it rattling around at all. So that's it. Good job tightening the chain. Okay, we'll knock her down to 40 here. Geez, I wasn't even in 6th gear. Man, have I forgotten how to ride this bike.